to yet another edition of Ask Miss Judes. I'm sure you're wondering why I have a cake. Well, I just turned 60. Now, the reason I wanted to share this publicly, I know people are saying, oh, why are you talking about your age? When we were younger, people turned 40 and we felt they were ancient. And then we got to 40, I'm like, oh, what's the big deal? Doesn't even feel any different. Then you got to 50, and now I'm 60. I'm like, what's the big deal about being 60? So am I agreeing with people that said age is a number? We will discover. As usual, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great time, taking care of yourself, and making the most of life as God gives it, and showing up with your best self every time. Today, I just wanted to share very quickly, this is a touch base to wish you your best of your better self, but also to remind you of the reasons we have to be grateful. Gratitude changes our outlook on life. It gives us the opportunity to see things in perspective such that what would otherwise be a bother would now be a motivation. So as I was contemplating approaching this wonderful age, a lot of people think 60 is old. One of my brothers reminded me yesterday that there's a new definition of youth, and it's anything from 18 to 65. Yeah, you can roll your eyes. It's okay. I'm young. But I wanted to focus on gratitude for two reasons. One, this is my milestone birthday. Two, is that time of year when usually we are reflecting and looking back at what we have done, I hope, and then repositioning ourselves and kind of rearranging our headspace in preparation for a new year. And I thought that if we focused on gratitude for what has passed, it will prepare us better to receive all that is in store for us in the new year. And then I thought I'll do 60 reasons why I'm grateful to coincide with my 60 years. And as I started jotting down, I found that there were some recurring themes. And so I would only share a few because I don't want this video to be long, but I want to challenge you to set aside some time to look at your life, challenges, successes, and all, and look for those things that made the difference. Where was there a glimmer of hope when things looked really bleak? If we can focus on the things for which we are grateful, other things will pale in comparison and will no longer steal our joy. So I thought I would share a few. I won't do all the 60 because it will become a long video, but I wanted to thank God that Jesus would consider me worthy of dying for. I am so grateful that he made that sacrifice for me, and I pray that you will feel the same. I'm grateful for the gift of faith in a God who loves me. I'm grateful for a caring, committed, and supportive husband. He is my main cheerleader. I am grateful for the gift of amazing adult children now and a grandson. Yes, I'm a granny. So grateful for those opportunities. I am grateful for a supportive family. My mother, incidentally, just turned 86 a few days ago, and she is a wonderful woman of faith. And I believe that her sacrifices and her life have contributed to all 13 of her biological children, plus a few more acquired children, living a life that gives glory to God and is meaningful to those around us. I also want to thank God that I want to thank God for a sound mind. And I say this in context because there are lots of people who are going through difficult times and are either unable to articulate it or cannot find the support that they need from their communities. Now, while I'm there, I want to appeal to you. If you have friends, relatives, community members, even colleagues at work who need a listening ear every now and then, I'm going to appeal to you that going into the new year, you become one of those ears or shoulders that people in need can lean on. I also want to thank God for hope. And I say hope because a lot of times, if we just allow what we're seeing to color our vision, we could very quickly just slip into a place that's not so nice. I want to thank God that I have a lovely home. Now, some people have wonderful houses, beautiful houses, but they're not necessarily homes. Because the difference between a house and a home, in my opinion, is how the people within that house live as a unit. And I'm grateful that I have a lovely home with family who love and respect and support me. I'm grateful for my job. It's funny, but I really do love my job. And I'm grateful for the fact that I'm functioning in an area of my specialization. What I trained to do, curriculum development, is what I'm working in. I am really grateful for that my experience and my qualification fit my job. And I work with some of the most beautiful and committed professionals that you can work with. So for me, work is a pleasure, and I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for an amicable work environment. I am grateful for a lovely neighborhood with fabulous neighbors. My neighbors on either side of us are just the best that anybody can ask for. I am grateful for creativity. So I am learning in my not so young age to be creative. So I have this cake in frame because I baked and decorated it. And I'm like, not always, when we're growing up, so both my parents were fashion designers. Professionally, my dad was a bespoke tailor trained in the UK. My mom had a fashion school, and my sisters are professional designers. I always felt like I didn't have that artistic flair. So to discover in my old age that I can actually bake and decorate was really a plus for me. So for those of you who are just wondering, what would you do in the new year? Can I encourage you to pick up a new skill, something that would just expand your mind and keep you occupied in a nice way, and we can share what it is that we are producing in the process. I also want to thank God for enduring and meaningful relationships. I have some of the best friends in the world. Some go back 40, 50 years. And to have friends that one can be real with, share with without fear of judgment is a gift. So I think I've just shared about 20 things for which I'm grateful. And because I said that I don't want this video to be too long, I am grateful for you, my subscribers. And I'm also grateful for those of you who will share this and recruit more subscribers after you have watched this. So I'm grateful in advance for what you will do with this video. Now, if any one of you, I always offer, if anybody is not feeling their best selves, if you're feeling low and needing someone to talk to, please drop a message in the comment section. And if we know what country you are, we're going to, by the grace of God, find someone who can reach out to you to just hear you out. So I'm just appealing, as the year runs to an end, and even as a lifestyle, make it a habit to be grateful. And if you ever struggle, find someone with whom you can share, so that that burden can be lifted, and we will not allow any negative thing happening in our environment to get the better of us. So as always, I'm going to ask you to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. If, however, you would rather send an email, please do so by sending it to askmissjudes@gmail.com. So that's askmzjuds@gmail.com. And I wish you all the best, even for the end of this year, and an amazing new year when it comes. Take care of yourselves and continue to show up as your best selves. I'll come back your way pretty soon. Take care. Bye.